Self-awareness is the key that unlocks the door to living a happy, joyous life. It's the foundation upon which we build meaningful connections, make empowered choices, and cultivate a deep sense of purpose and personal growth. Yet, in the chaos and distractions of modern life, truly knowing ourselves, our values, our motivations, our patterns of thought and behavior can often feel elusive. Contrary to some beliefs, cultivating self-awareness doesn't require a complete upheaval of your life or a journey to a remote ashram. The path to self-discovery lies in the small, everyday practices we embrace, the intentional choices that gradually peel back the layers and reveal the depths of who we truly are. In this three-part video, we'll explore powerful, practical strategies that you can integrate into your daily routine to unlock a profound understanding of yourself. From embracing vulnerability and challenging your assumptions, to seeking diverse perspectives and treating yourself with radical self-compassion, these practices will not only deepen your self-knowledge, but also equip you with the tools to live your most authentic, purposeful life. Please understand that just knowing about these practices isn't enough. Immerse yourself fully to unlock profound self-discovery. Here are some practical ways to gain self-awareness. 1. Practice mindfulness meditation regularly to become more present and attuned to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. At its core, mindfulness involves intentionally anchoring one's attention in the present moment, observing the constant flow of thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations that arise without judgment or resistance. Through this practice, individuals can develop a heightened sense of self-knowledge and self-understanding. One of the key benefits of mindfulness meditation is an increased awareness of the inner dialogue that constantly plays out in our minds. As we sit in stillness, we begin to notice the incessant stream of thoughts that arise, the patterns and themes that emerge, and the habitual narratives or negative self-talk that may be holding us back. This awareness empowers us to identify and challenge unhelpful thought patterns, replacing them with more constructive and compassionate self-talk. Additionally, mindfulness cultivates emotional regulation skills. By tuning into our emotional landscape during meditation, we learn to observe our feelings with curiosity and acceptance rather than reacting impulsively. This practice allows us to respond to situations more skillfully, making choices that align with our deepest values and aspirations, rather than being driven by fleeting emotions or impulses. Furthermore, mindfulness encourages a heightened awareness of our physical experiences. As we focus on bodily sensations such as muscle tension, heart rate, or breath patterns, we gain insight into how our bodies respond to various situations or stimuli. This awareness can help us recognize and manage stress responses or other physiological reactions that may have previously gone unnoticed. Perhaps most significantly, mindfulness meditation fosters a non-judgmental attitude toward our experiences. By observing thoughts, emotions, and sensations without labeling them as good or bad, we cultivate a sense of objectivity and self-acceptance. This mindset allows us to explore our inner landscape with compassion and curiosity, rather than getting caught up in self-criticism or resistance. Ultimately, the practice of mindfulness anchors us in the present moment, freeing us from the constant pull of rumination about the past or worry about the future. As we learn to inhabit the here and now more fully, we gain clarity about our current choices and experiences, enabling us to respond with greater wisdom and authenticity. Consistency and patience are essential when embarking on a mindfulness practice. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can gradually cultivate profound self-awareness over time. 2. Keep a daily journal to reflect on your experiences, thoughts, and feelings, and to track patterns in your life. By regularly reflecting on and documenting experiences, thoughts, and emotions, individuals can illuminate patterns and themes that may otherwise go unnoticed in the busyness of daily life. The act of journaling creates a dedicated space for introspection and self-exploration. As we put pen to paper, we externalize the constant stream of internal experiences, allowing us to step back and observe them with greater clarity and objectivity. This process of externalizing our inner world often reveals nuances, connections, and subtleties that may have been obscured by the constant chatter of the mind. Journaling also provides a platform for tracking patterns over time, By reviewing past entries, we can identify recurring thoughts, emotional triggers, or behavioral tendencies that may be influencing our lives in ways we had not previously recognized. This awareness empowers us to consciously address these patterns, either by seeking to understand their roots or by implementing strategies to shift them in a more positive direction. Moreover, the practice of journaling encourages us to develop a deeper attunement to our emotional landscape. As we record our feelings and the circumstances that evoke them, we gain valuable insights into our emotional triggers, coping mechanisms, and the ways in which our emotions shape our perceptions and experiences. This awareness can foster greater emotional intelligence and self-regulation, enabling us to respond to situations with greater intentionality and emotional resilience. Journaling also offers a safe and non-judgmental space for self-expression and self-discovery. Without the need for filters or censorship, we can freely explore our deepest thoughts, fears, and desires, allowing us to uncover aspects of ourselves that may have been previously hidden or suppressed. This process of radical self-honesty and vulnerability can lead to profound self-acceptance and personal growth. Consistency is key when it comes to journaling too, as the practice becomes more powerful over time, as patterns and themes emerge with greater clarity. It is also important to approach journaling with an attitude of curiosity and compassion, recognizing that self-exploration is a journey without a fixed destination, and that each revelation or insight is an opportunity for growth and self-understanding. By committing to the practice of daily journaling, individuals create a rich tapestry of self-knowledge, weaving together the threads of their experiences, thoughts, and emotions into a deeper awareness of who they are and who they aspire to become. 3. Seek feedback from trusted friends or family members about how they perceive you and your actions for a more well-rounded perspective on one's behaviors and impact on others. While self-reflection and introspection are crucial, external input can provide insights that may be difficult to discern from our own limited vantage point. The people closest to us often have a unique window into our lives, observing us in various contexts and witnessing patterns or tendencies that we may be unaware of. By actively soliciting their honest feedback, we open ourselves to alternative perspectives that can challenge our assumptions and biases, illuminating blind spots or areas for growth that we may have overlooked. This feedback can take many forms, from direct observations about our communication styles or interpersonal dynamics, to more subtle insights into our emotional responses or decision-making processes. Regardless of the specific feedback, the act of listening with an open mind and a willingness to learn can be transformative in terms of self-understanding. Engaging in open and honest dialogue with those we trust also fosters deeper connections and intimacy within those relationships. By expressing a genuine desire to understand how we are perceived, we create a safe space for vulnerability and authenticity, allowing our loved ones to share their perspectives without fear of judgment or defensiveness. Trusted friends or family members who have demonstrated their ability to provide constructive and well-intentioned input are ideal sources, as their insights are more likely to come from a place of care and a desire for our personal growth. Additionally, it is crucial to receive feedback with an open mind and a willingness to reflect deeply on the perspectives shared. While not every piece of feedback may resonate or align with our self-perceptions, approaching it with curiosity and a commitment to self-improvement can yield valuable insights and catalyze positive change. 4. Take personality tests or assessments to gain insights into your traits, strengths, and weaknesses. These assessments, often rooted in psychological theories and empirical research, provide a structured framework for exploring the multifaceted dimensions of our personalities. While self-reflection and introspection are invaluable practices, personality assessments offer an objective lens through which we can examine our tendencies, preferences, and behavioral patterns. By responding to carefully crafted questions or scenarios, we reveal aspects of ourselves that may not be immediately apparent, or that we may have overlooked or underestimated. Conversely, personality assessments can also shed light on our potential blind spots or areas for development. By providing insights into our weaknesses or less developed traits, These assessments encourage us to approach personal growth with intentionality and self-compassion. Rather than viewing these areas as limitations, we can reframe them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Moreover, many personality assessments offer valuable insights into our communication styles, decision-making processes, and interpersonal dynamics. Understanding how we naturally approach relationships, conflicts, or problem-solving can equip us with strategies for more effective collaboration, communication, and conflict resolution. It is important to approach personality assessments with an open mind and a willingness to embrace the insights they offer, even if they challenge our self-perceptions. These assessments are not intended to confine or label us, but rather to provide a starting point for deeper self-exploration and growth. 5. Engage in self-reflection exercises such as asking yourself probing questions about your values, goals, and motivations. Engaging in self-reflection exercises such as asking oneself probing questions about values, goals, and motivations is an essential practice for cultivating deep self-awareness and living an intentional life. In the constant busyness of daily routines and external demands, it is all too easy to lose sight of the underlying principles and aspirations that guide our choices and behaviors. Self-reflective questioning encourages us to pause and turn our gaze inward, examining the real fundamental beliefs, desires, and motivations that shape our experiences and actions. By probing our values, those core ideals and ethical principles that serve as anchors in our lives, we can assess whether our choices and behaviors are truly aligned with what matters most to us. This process of values clarification not only enhances self-knowledge, but also empowers us to make decisions and set priorities that are congruent with our authentic selves. Please consider watching this video I made about core values. Similarly, reflecting on our goals, both short-term and long-term, helps us maintain a sense of direction and purpose. By periodically revisiting our aspirations and evaluating our progress, we can course correct as needed, ensuring that our daily actions are propelling us towards the futures we envision for ourselves. This practice fosters a sense of agency and intentionality, preventing us from drifting aimlessly through life. Exploring our motivations is another critical aspect of self-reflective questioning. By understanding the underlying drivers behind our choices and behaviors, we gain valuable insights into the conscious and unconscious forces that shape our lives. This awareness allows us to discern whether our motivations are rooted in genuine self-interest, external pressures, or ingrained patterns that may no longer serve us. Engaging in self-reflection exercises can take many forms, from journaling and meditation to structured exercises or conversations with trusted confidants. The key is to approach these inquiries with honesty, openness, and a willingness to embrace uncomfortable truths or revelations. It is also important to maintain a compassionate and non-judgmental stance, recognizing that self-awareness is an ongoing journey without a fixed destination.